This is about defending democracy. This is no longer Democrats versus Republicans. What do you want your kids to believe in? There must be give and take.
This is White Flag with Joe Walsh.
Yes, I'm a Zionist. A proud Zionist. I believe Israel has a right to exist. I believe the state of Israel has a right to exist. And if this makes me some radical, so be it. I'm a proud Zionist. That's the definition of Zionism. Plain and simple. That there should be a state of Israel. That the state of Israel has a right to exist. To believe that makes one a Zionist. I'm a Zionist. Proudly. Joe Biden yesterday called himself a Zionist. And the usual folks went crazy. Went ballistic. The people on his left, who equate Zionism with something bad and horrible, who equate Zionism as something that believes everything else around Israel should be wiped out, which is not at all the case. Now, you can be an anti-Zionist. You can be anti-Zionism. That's fine. I just don't want you to lie about what Zionism is. Zionism is just simply the pure belief that the state of Israel has a right to exist. End of story. And you know, it makes sense, doesn't it? That term would appear so nasty to certain people. That term would appear so ugly to certain people. That term would be almost revolutionary to certain people. Right? Because there are so many people, follow me, who don't believe Israel has a right to exist. Why the hatred in so many quarters? Not just, Islamist terrorists, not just Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran. Most Islamists who don't believe Israel has a right to exist. But the almost utter horror among so much of the progressive left in the Western world at the notion of Zionism. They turn their nose up. They attack. They malign that term, Zionism. And so one wonders what we've seen the last 68 days. We've seen so much anti-Semitism on the left. Hatred, plain raw hatred toward Israel on the left. The notion that Israel does not have a right to exist, I believe, has more of a home, that thought does, that belief does, on the left, on the progressive left in the Western world than people realize. Because that term, Zionism, man, it fosters such anger. And when you think about it, how can that be? Zionism is the belief that the state of Israel has a right to exist. Why would one be so angry against that? Well, one would be so angry about that if one didn't believe the state of Israel had a right to exist. If one didn't believe that what happened in 1948, the creation of the state of Israel, was the right thing to do, that was a wrong injustice, that was, colonization, that was creating an occupying force, and the answer to everything is to get rid of the state of Israel. Now, we know again that that's what Hamas wants. It's in their charter. We know again that that's what Iran wants. That's what Hezbollah wants. That's what the Islamic Jihad wants. I could go on. We know that's what they want. But man, on these university campuses, man, these protesters holding up these from the river to the sea signs at all these protests from the river to the sea. Get rid of the state of Israel is what that phrase means. A Palestine from the river to the sea eliminates the state of Israel. And maybe that's what much of the progressive world truly wants. Otherwise, it makes no sense that that word Zionism would foster such anger, such resentment, and disgust. Well, fuck it. Fuck it and fuck them. Because I'm a Zionist. Israel has a right to exist. And I will protect and defend that right as long as I live. I'm Joe Walsh. Thanks for listening. JoeWalshWhiteFlag@gmail.com is my email. JoeWalshWhiteFlag@gmail.com. Having a good week. Hope you are. Thanks. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, share, and follow White Flag with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been White Flag with Joe Walsh.